Wait. Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we are getting into the episode really quickly because I am talking super duper fast and I'm moving the camera fast because why not? Anyway, we are back today, guys, and I put some work into the Allosaurus cage. I mean, it now is actually starting to look a bit more like a cage. You got the fence I was talking about going on here. So I finally got the pathways going down, and we are doing something a bit different than usual. The fence is going to be right next to the walkway, which is different. But I think we're also going to do, if I actually get these, then I can show you. This is how I think I might be doing the glass for this exhibit. And you might be like, why would you do it like this? I actually want to use a lot of carpenter's blocks for this exhibit currently. And I'm realizing that's going to be somewhat expensive, but I don't care because it'll look cool. Anyway, so we also have this. I got the pathway set up. It's not the perfect setup for the pathway, but it's a decent setup. And it is going to... I only got the fences that we actually set up in the previous episode built. Like I said, the whole exhibit's probably going to go to about here, and that means the lower pathway is going to go all the way to about here. It is lower than this, but it can... Yeah, it'll probably connect up to this pathway here. Both of these are going to be heading straight probably at this point and then curve over to go about there. Maybe Parasaurolophus's area will get extended. We'll see. We'll definitely see what gets worked out. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, I have it on peaceful because there were so many monsters. So many monsters. I probably really should light that area up there because that's dark and spooky and monsters live down there. Anyway, we're going to put some plants in here because that's one of the things I said I wanted to do. I want there to be plant life. Pew! Palearafe! Palearafe! Ooh, Palearafe. I like the Palearafe trees quite a bit. I mean, I like them even better now that they don't actually despawn instantly. All the leaves don't instantly despawn when you place them down. It's rather nice to actually be able to see your trees and not just have a giant log standing up in the sky. Also, I don't have my food. I ate all my food, I just realized. And there we go. So it's somewhat obscuring, which is kind of what I wanted. I might put an oak tree or two in there. I don't know why, but my idea suddenly was, now this is more while I was building the fence off screen. I'm actually making sure my microphone isn't muted right now, because that would be very bad if my mic was muted. What was it? So I was actually considering maybe fully obscuring, or almost fully obscuring the area from the upper levels, or at least seeing into those enclosures. Anyway, like, why would you do this? Two reasons. First one, we're going to have other attractions there. Now, I mean, I might hook up one of the attractions. I think one of them might be a restaurant that's going to go towards the end, which kind of makes sense to have it hook up at some point towards the Allosaur area, because why not? Stupid bird. Breaking my cropland. Eating the seeds. Dang it, bird. Stupid bird. Stupid bird. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a couple ideas for what we're going to build around here. And also, I am really realizing just how much we're actually... I mean, the park is nowhere near finished. But we're actually getting somewhat close right now to at least finishing the dinosaur section of it. I mean, what is it? We only have Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, Gallimimus, Ceratosaurus, Allosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Deinonychus. So about, so 3 in that area, another 3, 7 dinosaurs. 3 of them are going to go in within the next 6 episodes. One of them is going to go in very soon. Well, actually, 4 of them are going to go in within probably the next 10 episodes, which means we'll only have 3 dinosaurs left to put in. And then, actually, I just remembered this plan, which I don't think I've mentioned in a couple of episodes, so I'm going to actually mention this again. So we know we have this giant area here, and I think a couple episodes ago, or on a stream or something, I mentioned some ideas for what we're going to do in here. One of them is a bit of a visitor center area or museum. and another was an ichthyosaurus kind of area. Now you're like, why don't you put that in the the aquarium? And the reason for that is basically the location of the aquarium. The aquarium's location does not make it a prime spot for me to actually put the ichthyosaurs in, because I wanted to do something very special with the ichthyosaurs. So the ichthyosaurs are actually going to be going in the middle of the park, which I think is going to be kind of cool. And it will finally put an animal in the center, because if you'll remember, most of the animals are either on the perimeter or in that area over there. So we don't really have any, or many, if any, creatures on the outer ends of the park. Not in the outer ends, in the middle parts of the park. So I was like, why not do that? It sounds like a good area, and it's going to be a good use of space. So where is... Oh, we have more carpenter's blocks. Always good to have more of those. We always need more. Let's see. I think... Okay, we'll just turn all of that into sticks, and then just do that. We shouldn't need too many more carpenter's blocks than what we have right now. We actually need glass, which we have tons of. That's rare for me to actually have more of a material than I need. Okay, let's head over there. So today's episode is probably going to be similar to the other ones, where we're just going to keep working on the Allosaur area. I'm really, really looking forward to getting Allosaurus in, because it is, as you guys know, one of my favorite dinosaurs. I actually have two favorites, Parasaurolophus and then Allosaurus. And then recently people brought up to me on a stream like, oh, but what about Sarcophagonax? I kind of count Sarcophagonax not as like Allosaurus, but as an Allosaur, and I like Allosaurs in general. I like the whole family of Allosaur. Is it Allosauridae? I like that. No, I'm assuming that's not actually the family. Is it? I don't know. I don't remember the whole like classification of animals and plants thing. It's been a while since I've gone over that actually, so I might need to refresh my memory on it, so that way I can get things correct. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to do something. I was gonna do research on what was it called? Oh yeah, reinforced glass. This is from Revival, isn't it? Wait, so is this... Oh, you can't do this, and then this is like really difficult to mine. I forgot about that. We could actually use this. I kind of regret making all these carpenter's block. No, wait, no, I don't, because I can use them still. Kinda. Yeah, I can use them. Ooh, I'm getting some ideas rolling out here. So, oh, but then that block presents a problem. But I guess this would be a good area to show it. We could instead do something like that, and then we could have... I really like this glass because, well, it's very clear, but since it's also a full block, it's very thick, which makes sense for the kind of exhibit we're making. And then you can just do, if we get the sunken stone bricks, we actually need to get that there. Okay. But as you can see, we now have, it's a bit better. I don't know. I like the idea of using like really thick glass, but I don't know. Should we? I kind of would prefer not to, just for the fact that I don't have to do as much work. Steel for... Oh, wait. Oh, asymmetrical leaded glass. Is that leaded? Leaded? Oh, yeah, but I forgot it's going to do this. Which is almost as bad as iron bars. Exhibit design. Hardest thing in the world, because... Or at least the viewing areas of it. Let's see. So maybe the carpenter's block idea isn't the best one, because now thinking about it, we won't really be able to see through as well, and it won't look very nice. So we could do that idea where we have it just come out an extra half block on maybe both sides. I mean, that could work. And I don't... Okay, although the reinforced glass is technically reinforced by name and thus safe, I don't really think it looks super strong. I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't look like this is the most secure glass in the world. It looks very not viewer friendly. Like you're going to see some stuff. I don't know. Too clear. That's what I'm talking about. It looks too clear. It looks like it's not going to be structurally strong and thus capable of keeping out a big, hungry dinosaur from eating all my visitors. I guess we could try iron bars. What was it? It was just that even with the velociraptors, I didn't really like the idea of iron bars because they obstruct so much of your view. It's kind of annoying. Oh, if I make these into panes. No, I don't think these ones. I don't think these asymmetrical ones, which I actually rather like in terms of their appearance. I think we can lose a few just to show you guys what it looks like. I mean, that looks really, really cool. Maybe I'll use it for, maybe I'll use this for the ichthyosaur area. Yeah, that could look really cool. What other kind of, we have a screen. Wow. Okay, do we have a crafting table? No, but we can make a crafting table. Let's get one down. Can't believe I don't actually already have a crafting table down in this area. And let's make some panes. Just 16 so we can kind of see what textures we have. So we have this texture, and then let's throw some iron bars into the equation. Something tells me, are these? No, these are not the ones I changed. I changed one of the textures. I can't remember which one it was, or if it's even gonna show up. No, I don't think it's gonna show up. Let's see. I mean, we could just use default iron bars. What else? What other ones do we have that we could use? We have a thin iron grid. Guess we could check that out. Let's see. What does the thin iron grid look like? I already hate this texture. I mean, it looks more like it'd be part of a chain link fence than a carnivore. Like something to keep in like a, not 6 ton, good grief, that'd be way too heavy for an Allosaur. Like 1-2 ton dinosaur. Okay, so gotta find some good textured blocks that will work for keeping in our Allosaurus, Ceratosaur, and Dilophosaurus. I need to get rid of this DC leaderboard or death counter or whatever you want to call it, because it's not really useful anymore. I mean, we could just go with the same glass texture we used with the velociraptors, this one. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, my only quarry with this one is just that it looks too thin. It looks like, you know, it would just snap, like a big dinosaur's just gonna like snap through it. Let's see, how does this look from above? So we have a problem here. Either the textures don't look super good, but they fit better. We have a full block and it just looks kind of weird. Or we use a pane which doesn't look super duper strong. Let's see, come on, there's gotta be a better texture somewhere. Come on, game, you gotta have a good texture somewhere. What? Iron bars without frame. So what does that look like? So it's basically just lower res iron bars. We may just go with iron bars, I guess. We'll see. Guess I'll kind of ask you guys to vote on it. Let's see. So iron bars without frame, iron bars. So yeah, let's just try iron bars and see how it looks. I mean, my only quarrel with default iron bars is just that they're not the most visible of blocks or see-through of blocks. You gonna lose a lot of visibility because of the texture, but honestly, out of all of them, it does look the most secure one that doesn't have a terrible texture to it. I mean, yeah, you can't see through it super well, but it does kind of look like you would keep a large carnivore behind here a bit more. Well, I guess we'll go with this one for now. We'll go with this just default iron bars for now, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll find a better texture later on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually do a lot of landscaping. I just realized with this, because I think I'm gonna do what I had with my old Ceratosaurus enclosure from last season. Speaking of which, tomorrow is episode 50. So, what are we doing for episode? Oh yeah, episode 50. So guys, I think I mentioned this last episode. I don't remember if I did though, honestly. Episode 50. Just because it is episode 50, and episode 50 is usually the end of the season. Don't worry guys, we're not ending the series yet. I was kind of thinking maybe we'll just go on the other worlds. And by that, I mean the Season 3 and Season 4 world. I don't have the other two worlds. I know we're on Season 5, but I kind of didn't keep the other two because well, the first one, I think I accidentally deleted. And then the other one, I was just like, I'm never going to come back on here. Why keep it? So, yeah. I mean, I guess I could try and recreate those worlds, but I don't really want to because let's just say the builds were less than stellar. If you want to see those builds, just look up the old playlists. But anyway, yeah, so that's my idea for... Oh, I haven't finished placing the stone slabs on this part yet because I don't want it to be super duper high up there. And okay, so they go up to about here. Kind of, it's mostly just to save iron bars, which saves me iron and stuff like that. And it doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, I also found a really good shape, so that way we could get a double beamed one like that. I like how this area is gonna look. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this all finished. So yeah, what was I saying? It was about the previous world. Oh yeah, inspiration from there. And that was for the old Ceratosaurus enclosure. This was not the same level the dinosaurs were on. What would it have been? About here, you would have seen or maybe about here, you would have seen the dinosaurs on the same level as the visitors. But then from there, it sloped down around 5 blocks. So that way the dinosaurs if they came to the fence, they would not be on the same level as the people. Which I think actually made it a bit better. Well, mainly because, you know, I'm trying to make a park that would be realistic in the fact that we don't really want the dinosaurs coming right next to the fence. Because if you think about it, that's probably not a good thing if they can get right up next to the fence. It's a bit of a security hazard because if one dinosaur gets a little angry and get like right up next to the fence, it could definitely hurt some people. So we're going to try and avoid that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And there. So yeah, about this level. Well, I mean, that's only 3. I might want... Considering this part is going to be Allosaurus, and I think the Allosaurus is at least... I'm tempted to actually spawn in an Allosaurus real quickly. Just so I can see if I'm correct in its height being around... Well, you know what? We can change it as the Allosaurus older. Plus, I assume someone on the public server's probably got an Allosaurus I can check the height on. Oh yeah, this is a really good example of what it's going to be like. There is not going to be a lot of stuff right up next to the fence like this, just basically for, I don't know, my own peace of mind or whatever. I don't know. I also really need to work on filling this in. Otherwise, I'm going to feel really bad for the Ceratosaur because it's going to have absolutely no space. Also, let's just grab some Paleoraphes. I mean, we've got 3. So, kind of like that. Oh, wait, that's going to be part of a pathway, so then just do like this. Yep. I mean, they're a bit too close, but you know, I could always chop them down, get more saplings, and then... But yeah, I do kind of want to block that area of the fence off because that's not a super important area. That's just kind of a, you know... I'll probably put the door there, actually. Door into the enclosure. And then in each wall towards the back a bit, I'll probably have another door leading into the next one. So you enter in through Ceratosaurus, and then you go into each individual carnivore's area. Oh, the dinosaurs are sleeping. Oh, that's so cool. I think it's really cool that they added sleeping in the dinosaurs AI, because, well, it just makes them seem a lot more natural. Not like, you know, regular Minecraft mobs, which never sleep. Only the player ever does, so having dinosaurs that'll sleep is pretty cool. Oh, I remember. What was it? The whole sitting animation for certain dinosaurs for dinosaurs when they sat. That was in the mod at one point in 1.6. I remember this because I think it was added in right when Gallimimus was. So it was a really cool thing for me, especially to just kind of see when you told a dinosaur to sit. And I think it was only Gallimimus, Deinonychus, and it was like 2 or 3 others that would do this when you told them to sit. So it was kind of a cool thing. And then it was removed, I believe, in one of the later 1.6 updates, because I remember the entire time during Season 3, which was mostly 1.7, I don't ever remember really seeing dinosaurs actually sit like that, which was kind of disappointing because it was a really cool feature, I think. And I'm very happy that they added it back in. And I almost think I made too many shovels right now. Almost too many shovels. Anyway, we're actually going to do something real quick that I said I was going to do several episodes ago, which is name the... Wait, several? We got it on... I don't know. This is... I only missed one episode of naming it. So, oh, by the way, for the people who are wondering, am I going to give the older two Therizinosaurs the correct names? I am going to give them their names back. I just need to get the names from somewhere. I can't remember where. Episodes, probably. Let's see. Where do we want to put the names of them? I don't know. I'll probably have to get, like, an official board. So, anyway, the one was... What was... I have to quickly open up my phone because I have the email open that shows what it was. It was Claudia by Trey Shell. I can spell by Trey Shelton. I did spell the name correct. Anyway, yeah, thank you, dude, for naming our brand new Therizinosaurus. I mean, at one point we had like 7 of these things. But I'm pretty happy with about 3. I think that's about all this exhibit's really built to hold. 3 fully grown Therizinosaurs. And by the way, guys, yes, soon I will actually finish the interior of this place. It doesn't look terrible right now. I mean, okay, it looks fairly bad, but it's okay. It's survivable for the time being. Anyway, where was I going? I was gonna go dig a trench. Jumping over stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna work on a bit on the trench for the end of the episode. We're just gonna get some basics dug around the area because we don't really want our dinosaurs coming up to the fence and harming visitors. Speaking of which, you guys will remember, oh, what was this, like 10 episodes ago, probably, something like that. I mentioned something along the lines of when we get to the season finale, which is when I've always wanted to do a season finale that's actually like opening up the park, where we just go and we get a ton of people on and we let you guys tour the park. And that is currently the plan. I think by the time we reach the season finale, which I'm imagining is gonna be like episode 120, 130, something like that, which is gonna be absolutely crazy. I want to do it where we just basically let all of you guys on, where I let all of you guys, or as many of you guys can be on at one time for the recording, come onto the park. You'll obviously all be in adventure mode right away, so that way it's not really for the people who like the actual guys who are actual fans and stuff. I don't fear any of you guys coming in and destroying stuff. It's for if anyone, some people who might just get a little bit like, you know, rambunctious so they don't break anything. Basically, trolls. So the park doesn't get trolled. Don't know why I spent so much time saying that, but I did, so whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I think we are gonna have that be part of the season finale. Let all of you guys come on, act like the park's actually open. I might turn chat off for myself just because, I don't know. We'll see. This is probably something I should do off screen because, you know, you can definitely tell this is not the most interesting thing in the world to watch. Let's see, actually, that's even getting a little loud in my ears, so we'll just turn the volume down a tiny bit. Because I know there are definitely some people who watch my videos and kind of listen to it in the background. I know the sound of digging gravel is not the most attractive sound, I know, because I don't like hearing the sound of gravel. Gravel's very annoying. Let's see. So we're just gonna kind of dig around the area, get a more gradual slope going. Dig up the stone later. So yeah, I'm looking forward. It's funny. I know I mentioned last episode, I was like, I kind of wish sometimes, like, you know, I just had like a full blueprint of how to set up the park, all the exhibits, where I was going to put them and everything. And I realize now, especially just thinking now, there's a really good reason why I shouldn't do that. Because I actually kind of do have stuff like that. When I pick an area, I kind of pre-plan like, okay, this is going to go here, this is going to go there, this is going to go here, whatever. Stuff like that. And I mean, I had a plan at the beginning of this season, like, okay, with this area, we're gonna put like T-Rex here, we're gonna put Allosaurus here, Deinonychus there, Sarcosuchus here. We actually need to put Sarcas in. I forgot about that. Which is kind of funny, because I was actually on the the public server a couple of minutes, like about 20-30 minutes ago. And I was just looking at Sarco enclosures. I'm like, wow, I really need to get my Sarcos in soon. I actually have no idea where I'm gonna put those things. Huh. Well, I better figure it out soon. Anyway, like, I had a whole plan for the park at the very beginning. And we're now, like, almost 50 episodes in. And barely anything is where it was originally supposed to be. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them being the mod updated and added new animals in. So we kind of had to move some creatures around. But the other thing is, I just found better areas for certain animals. Like, anyone who was here from, like, episode 1 or has binge-watched the series and saw episode 1, from then on, you know where, like, the Velociraptors originally were. And I very much prefer the area they are in now to the one they were originally in because, well, I just think it's a better, nicer enclosure, and it definitely fits in, I think, a bit better with where it is currently than where it was. And we've already broken several shovels and barely accomplished anything. So I think we're going to end today's episode here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed today's episode. Hope you're looking forward to tomorrow's episode when we do something different. Also, tomorrow's episode will probably be out 10 times earlier. Not 10 times earlier, but at least a couple hours earlier because I have a half day tomorrow. So I don't have to be at school super duper long time, which is awesome because I mean, school's okay, but I always prefer to be at home. Anyway, thank you again all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.